vlog channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are all well. We have just finished up the Walmart 24 hours and we are now almost pulled away. I did a bunch of nostalgia cereals that I used to love as a kid, and I almost drove away with the milk open, sitting on, just precariously sitting there. That wouldn't have been good. Yeah, so just finished the 24-hour stealth camp here at Walmart. It was a bit of a blunder yesterday because I thought I was gonna always look around, like if there's multiple locations of a specific place, like Denny's or Walmart or whatever, Costco, I kind of like go to those places on Google Maps, see which one has like the most stuff around it and safety reasons and how far, like everything. There's a whole bunch of things I consider to where I go, and I thought Alliston was going to be the best spot, but I got there and there's signs on every single post saying no overnight parking, you'll be towed, tagged, charged, whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess the next closest one is Bradford. So on the way to Bradford, I phoned my buddy Steve, who dropped by yesterday because he lives in Aurora, and he dropped by. But I called him, and because him and his family used to do a lot of RVing, well, not RVing, he had a trailer, really big, beautiful trailer, and they used to do a lot of camping. But of course, when you're going from point A to point B, sometimes, you know, you're trying to get to a specific campground, but you don't want to, and it might be a 2-day trip, and you don't want to pay $50 to park, and where you can just stop at a Walmart, sleep in your trailer, and be done with it. You know, you got all your facilities right there, so what's the point? So I phoned him up, and he said this one, he doesn't remember seeing signs, and he's seen RVs in this parking lot, but I'm like, I didn't want to really come all the way down this way. It's quite far. And again, I did checked out Alliston, checked out Bradford. They had signs up, and then I went to Newmarket, which is the next town north of here, and they had you could park there, it seemed, but the inside it wasn't a super center, and if it was a super center, they didn't have the same cooking facilities as these other ones where they have like the whole bakery and deli counter and all that stuff. This parking lot doesn't want me to do a U-turn, but I can't get out of this parking lot. I'm stuck, people. So I'll have to do a U-turn over here. Yeah, this area had the Keg, the Best Buy. I got a new screen protector on my iPhone, because I've dropped the iPhone twice. Once when I was in Honey Harbor, I put it in my towel when I did that little swim, and when I lifted it up, it just tipped over and boom, onto a rock, split the screensaver, and it was affecting my, it was affecting my texting. So it missed letters because the cracks went right through the keypad. That's right. So this was the best location if you want to do a stealth camp, or if you have an RV or a trailer and you need to park somewhere. The Aurora Walmart location does not have any signs up saying no overnight parking, and throughout the night there were several trucks that were parked there, and there were a lot of cars. So this is one of those Walmarts that has like a skeleton night crew. And I wouldn't say it was a skeleton night crew. There was a lot of cars there last night when I went. When I finally like kind of hit the hay, looked out my little window, and there were still lots of cars in the parking lot at 12 o'clock midnight. But that alarm went off way too early. Oh man! Like, I wanted to get the sunrise, but I'd asked Siri, and Siri, I don't know. Chances are it might thunderstorm later on, and there are scattered clouds here and there. But like, I'm always wondering if it's going to be cloudy in the morning and I won't see the sun. What the hell was that? Won't see the sunset. And what was that? Sounded heavy. But besides a lack of hours of sleep, I felt really safe in that parking lot. Oh, I can do up my windows now. There we go. Less noisy for you guys. So I have to get home. I have to upload all this material to the computer, and then start editing. And then later on this afternoon, I have to do the members only live stream for KBD Productions TV. I do that every single Wednesday to show my appreciation to those people that support this channel on a monthly basis financially. So thanks, hats off to them, and hats off to the people. I have 18 members on this channel, so thank you to every single one of you guys for supporting this channel. It helps out a lot. And get on the highway. Up to speed. Up to speed. Come on, Rusty. Come on. Don't make me do the Fred Flintstone. There we go. Rusty's up to speed. Engine light is still on. When we get home, I'll get out Rusty's bill and go over it with you. I think I could probably do it over through I'm not sure if I already did with you guys, but there's a bunch of things that they found, and the worst one was the steering column. There's something that needs to be replaced. It's not super mandatory. It's not as if it's going to break anytime soon. It's just something that probably needed to be repaired. But that was like $1,900. I'm not spending $1,900 on a new steering column. Again, I don't know how long I'm going to have Rusty for, but it's not worth putting that much money into it. What else was wrong? The oil pan is rusted and is starting to leak oil. That was going to be $450 to fix. I don't want to fix that right now. So we did the oil change, oil filter. They checked the air conditioner, so it costs $115 to do the whole check on the air conditioner. But he says they found where one of the leaks is, but there might be another one. And if they repair this for, I don't know, $1,100 or whatever the hell it was, if we repair it and there's a leak somewhere else, then you're gonna have another repair, because the air conditioner will not work until both things are done. Something along those lines. So like, if I said, yeah, go ahead with everything, it probably would have been $4,000. So I said, no, yeah, we're not gonna do that. I said, I definitely need the oil change. Oh, I did the radiator flush. One of you guys mentioned that when I first bought Rusty. Somebody gave me a list of things I should do because I bought a very old car, and one of the things was check the radiator and flush the radiator, put brand new radiator fluid in it, do your oil filter, cabin filter, and that's what I did. That's what I paid for, and it cost $600 for everything. So when they do a check, especially for the air conditioner, they charge like $111 for that, and then they didn't fix it because I didn't want them to spend the money and the time fixing it. But it's still, that part of it cost $111. And then they did something else. They had checked a bunch of stuff, and so all the stuff that they checked, and then the repairs that they did, I guess that wasn't repairs, but the upgrades, that all came out to like $600 something. So again, thanks to all my channel members and stuff for helping me make those decisions. Oh, was I supposed to get off there? No, that's Davis. The next one. Talking to you guys, sometimes I miss my turn. Anyway, so yeah, I did 3 different cereals, 3 different Pop-Tarts for breakfast, and I still haven't got a coffee, so I want to grab a Tim Hortons. And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to save some money there. I've got coffee at home. I'll text Carol, ask her to turn my coffee maker on so that it's at least warming up. She usually gets up in the morning first before me because she lets Sam out, and so she just flips the little switch, and that starts heating the water up inside the coffee maker, and then I make my own coffee. But it's nice to start making coffee right away, as opposed to turning it on, waiting for it to heat up, and then go through the process of making coffee. So again, Carol usually gets up about an hour before I do, and so it's always nice that she does that for me. Thanks, Carol. Love you. A lot of you guys do know this. I bought this vehicle primarily to do an experiment. I could see that people liked the 24-hour things, so I did that with the Tiguan, and then I did a couple with the Atlas, and I could see that more and more people were wanting to watch those, and I didn't want to kill my Atlas doing stealth camping in it. So that's my favorite car. It's the nicest car I've ever bought in my life. So I came to the conclusion to buy the cheapest, crappiest vehicle I could get my hands on, and this was the cheapest car that I found, which was $4,800. Unfortunately, it needed brakes right away, which was, I think, $1,500. And what was the other thing I needed right away? It was that. Oh, and the battery. Yeah, so it was like $2,000 for just the straight up getting it to run and go. And then I had to buy the wheels because I just didn't trust those wheels anymore, and it was about safety, and that cost me $900. So altogether, I guess it's like $500, $600, $700, $8,000 that I spent on this vehicle. The videos are doing really well. They're making money, and I'm probably going to use Rusty for another month, maybe another month or two, unless I find this sweet deal of a vehicle. And again, I don't know which way I want to go for the next stealth camper. If I want to go another minivan, but just a newer one, less kilometers, less problems, or do I want to go, I call them panel vans, other people call them cargo vans, and then deck that one out and have that as my stealth camping vehicle. The cool thing about this vehicle as a stealth camper, you often see a car or a van or whatever just left in a parking lot overnight for whatever reason. And the same with the panel vans, the cargo vans. You know, workers just leave their vehicles in parking lots sometimes, and so that's why that might actually be good. And I was also thinking about maybe going this route beside me, which is a pickup truck with like the 4-door pickup truck with the cab on the back, and doing it like a MAV, and because that's an option too. I'm not sure if you consider that van life. I think a van life, you got to have a van. I was thinking about the Sprinter. I left a poll on my other on the big channel, asking people what kind of van would be the best conversion van. But that was to make an RV. I want to do a conversion van into a stealth van. I don't want to have any markings on it that make it look like it's a camper. So that's where I want to go with the next one. It'd be so, like I said, it'd be so nice to be able to sit up in a chair kind of thing inside the van. And panel vans, you can do that. These ones you can't. Anyway, thanks for all your support, guys. Thanks for all the views on this channel. And I look forward to reading your comments and hearting as many as I can. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.